Hey, Calvert Grace. If you didn't know, Christmas is just about a week away. And if you're anything like me, I've been checking our lists and checking them twice and making sure we've gotten things mailed out or gifts bought or food runs made and looking at our calendar and realizing how full it is. But it's a good full. It's spending time with you all. On Sunday morning, we're going to have an incredible time of worshiping God together. Christmas Eve is going to be this sweet celebration that God entered in. God sent his son Jesus to live with us, to be a man, to ultimately be a sacrifice so that we could be back in a right relationship with God. And it all started that fateful night. It's incredible. And I'm so looking forward to remembering and celebrating that moment with you all. But in a week, Christmas will be over. And as this church building, while it's been a place of great celebration and connection over this past month, it's going to start to look different because from December 28 to January 4, it's also going to be home for some people. There are men and women right here in Calvert County who are experiencing homelessness. And starting December 28 for a week, we will be hosting about a dozen of them. Our goal, at least while they're spending time at our church, is to make them feel at home so that they don't have to spend their nights cold in a place like this, but instead they can spend their nights warm in a place like this. If you've been at Calvert Grace for a while, think of how many meals you've had in this gym. Think of how many memories you've had in this gym. Every Sunday night, the youth are in this gym. And so for 1 week a year, we get to invite outsiders in to a place where we have so much community and so much fellowship. So December 28, we'll have about a dozen men and women that are showing up at 7 p.m. where they'll be fed a warm meal and have a warm bed right here in this gym. So how does that actually work? What do we actually need to do as a church? I'll give you 2 ways to be involved with this. One is pray. Pray that our future guests would feel the warmth, both physically and spiritually, that this place can provide. 2, pray that volunteers would sign up. Right now, we've got lots of openings and opportunities. And 3, pray that God would get the glory. As we've spent this Christmas season worshiping God and remembering that he sent his son Jesus, pray that the love of Jesus Christ would be felt for just those couple of nights right here in this room. So you might actually be able to be an answer to prayer number 2. If you'd like to sign up to serve, that's the second way that you can be involved. You can sign up online. And I want to challenge you to consider signing up for the overnight watch. That's from like midnight to 5 a.m. Yes, your sleep's going to be a little wonky for a day or two, but you stay right out in the hall, right outside here. And it's one of the most unmet opportunities that we have, but it's certainly one of the most critical. Because while the guests are sleeping soundly and warm in our building, we get to remain right outside, praying for them, ensuring their safety, and ensuring their care. Church, you are so good at serving those in our neighborhoods and around the world. So let's celebrate Jesus' birth, and let's get ready to be home for some people.